Okay, look at my hands. They're stained. I've been doing a lot of writing. I want to show you guys something. I got, let's call this a sponsored one. I got these pens. These are glass dipped pens, you guys. So they're pens that are, or a pen that's completely made of glass. I want to show you guys these because I actually was using it for quite some time and I think it's actually really dope. It was really nice of them for them to send me these to go check out, and I want to show you them because I actually do like them. So let's take a look at this. So first of all, I want to show off this actual box. So it's the Galaxy, and it actually looks pretty neat. I like it. Nothing much, just LX glass on it, but it is really cool if you were to get this specific set. So when you open up the set like this, you're treated to this. Let's brighten this up so you can actually see that. Okay, so you get four different inks, a little cup for your water when you want to clean it, and you get this little plastic thing here. So actually I want to focus in on all of these things right here. So you get this piece right here, and I guess this is for putting on the ground so your pen can sit. So let's just focus a little bit more on that. Yeah, so your pen can sit, which is really neat. Actually, let's put it back in here. Again, like I said, you can fill this with water to wash your pen when you want to change inks and stuff. Pretty standard. It still looks nice. It's actually a really good quality. It's not like thin, cheap glass. You know sometimes where you get that glass or cups that you don't 100% know if it's glass or plastic. No, you can tell this is glass, right? And of course, you get a handful of different inks. So this one here is green. You're going to have to shake them up, obviously, before you use them, because you can see the glitter that's just settled to the bottom. So you get green. This happy character is, it looks like a nice purple. This one right here, you got your dark blues. And this one is a nice pink, actually. So who is this for? This is for, before I get into the pen, this is for people that do calligraphy and lettering all together. Gosh, look how stained my hands are. But let's pull this out. First thing you'll notice is when you pick it up, it feels very fragile. But let's actually get into this. This stem here feels very fragile. So I'm showing you the back of it right now, but like, let's see when you turn it over. Look at that sparkle. The sparkle on that purple, as you can see, it matches the box. I can't remember what this version's called, but I really like this one just because of how it sparkles all together. If you were thinking of like, is this weird to hold? Is this funny to hold? No, it actually is pretty, it's actually pretty good to hold in your hand. It feels nice because, as you know, when I hold pens, I always wonder, oh, does this feel good? No, this feels really great to hold, and it's very comfortable. I would say so myself. Now, how this actually works. So if you see right up here, you see these like little like grooves here that go into a spiral motion all the way to the top, and this edge is a little bit pointy. So with this one right here, what this does is like when you dip your ink in, it like just, it attracts and sticks to this, sticks to these grooves. But it still leaves enough for you to write with, which is actually really cool. But just looking at this quality of it, normally you're usually for fountain pens, but this one, this glass dipped pen, it looks really nice. And I like the glass. It's too bad I can't really keep it in focus, or not in focus. It's too bad that like I just can't keep it with non-fingerprints. But hey, if you're going to be using this, you're going to be doing a lot of fingerprinting on it altogether. So this actually looks really cool. I think what we're going to do is we're going to put this back in here. So we got our paper. Let's actually take a look at some of these inks here. So I'm going to keep my water right about here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up each one of these. So we got 4 here. Let's take out this green one. I'm just going to shake it up. I want to get rid of all this this settling to the bottom. So it's not good. It's not going to be good to write with like that. Let's zoom in a little bit more. All right, so this green one is kind of mixed pretty well, as you can see. It's not that bad. You can see here, no more agitation in it, really. Like all the agitation helped out, which is good. So one thing to keep in mind, it's best to open this that I've realized. Open this like with this over it because it's going to spill out a little bit. Just because it's been shaken up and air's trying to get out, obviously. But you see this? They all thankfully come with this rubber tip to keep all of the ink inside. The best way I've noticed of opening this is slowly twisting it, right? So you see what I'm doing? I'm just slowly twisting it so it doesn't just spill all over the place, but some will still come out. Okay. So we're just going to keep this right there up here. So let's actually zoom in even more. All right, so I'm going to take my pen here. I'm going to dip it in the ink. Okay, so now I got some green ink. Let's start writing something. Okay, hey, so first things first, it is really cool how it has this scratchy feel when you're writing on it, right? You can hear it scratching on the paper. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I know all my viewers, I know I should be using a specific type of paper that will absorb like ink like this a lot better, but this is all I have for right now. I have bought more, so nonetheless. I really do like the scratchy sound it makes. I feel like I'm actually putting some weight into the pen altogether. One thing that I did notice is this isn't fountain ink pen, or fountain ink. Fountain, I'm so silly. This is not fountain pen ink. Like, it's very watery even to the touch, but still, as you can see by my fingers, it still stains it pretty well. Now, let's see here. Like, let's just draw like a giant letter. The way it comes off the glass feels very nice, actually. It almost feels like a colored pencil, but since it's not, but like notice like when I start writing with it here and the ink starts to pool up altogether, almost like a paintbrush. I could say that, yeah, fountain pens are like deep paintbrushes. Not fountain pens or like paintbrushes. This glass pen is like a paintbrush, and I don't like doing that because I don't know if you can see, but like it's getting so wet that I'm actually scratching. I'm ripping into the paper. That's not exactly what I want to do. But again, it's the wrong type of paper. But you know what? For me personally, I actually like writing on paper that it's not meant to be, to see how well things like this hold up, because you never usually know what type of environments people may be using these for. You know, since I come from like a big stationery world where we do a lot of pen writing and pen stuff, this is the type of paper that I'm always going to be using. So I like seeing the different types of fountain pens and like this glass pen, how much it holds up on paper like this. If I were going to ever use something like this to write, am I going to use this for stationery? Absolutely not. But that's not what this is meant for. I would say this is meant for people that are really big into calligraphy designs, art designs. Like I've said, like different types of lettering here. It's really scratched and gotten too deep in this. But this looks really cool, though, nonetheless. So, hey, I just want to zoom out here. As you can see, looks good. Still looks good. Let's see how much this changes the water. I want to see how much it's going to, like, if I'm going to have to constantly wash this or not. Let's see. No. Oh, my paper is almost, my pen is almost completely... In fact, yeah, completely clean. So as you can see here, this is kind of crystal clear now, right? Look at this. Yeah, this is completely clean. There's no signs of blue on it left, and that's really good. So I think obviously it's based on how wet this water is, but let's get my paper towel out. Let's go get another color here. What I want to do is, let's go see this pink. Let's just take a look at this pink right here. So we're going to try this pink ink here. Okay, so again, have this red one here. I wish there was an easier way so it wouldn't like instantly squirt up, but I feel it's going to squirt up. Are you going to squirt on me? Nope, you didn't squirt on me. Great, great, great. Okay. So this is all nice and shaken up. It's properly agitated, so let's dip my pen ink in here. Now, one thing I have noticed is you don't want to dip it in too much. I've dipped it in a little too much, and let's see how well I can write with this. Let's do another box letter here. Oh, yeah. So, one thing to note, it feels like it's reminiscent of like a small, sharp knife digging into the paper. That's the feel that I get from this. And yeah, I don't mind it at all. but I do like this color. They do have a different assortment of colors altogether as well that I should actually check out more. But if there's a better way of coloring on this type of paper, I certainly would like to know. But as somebody that's new to pens and like as the small fan base that I have, I do like how this does come across. I think again, so as you can see, the way I'm scratching the paper's lifting up, and I can't really do much about that. I want to zoom in a little bit more. Can I? Yeah, it's the most I can. So this is actually really neat, the way I'm doing that. So again, let's actually take my water here. Let's see how long it takes to clean this thing. Yeah, see, like a simple dip and like a little bit of a swirl, it's all completely gone, which is actually really nice. And of course, to have like some paper towel around you to clean this. So let's open up another one. This one looks like the dark purple. I don't really care for the purple. I want to see how well this blue is. So give me a sec to shake it up. Okay. And again, everything's all shaken up here. Everything's looking good. Ooh, see? That came a lot all over my fingers. Nuts. Okay, another try with these glass dip pens. So it's dipped in here. Okay, I'm just going to let a little bit come off. So instantly, let's see how well you can see how the ink comes onto this thing. So you see how when I dipped it into the ink, how it's come across? So let me see if I can get a better look for you guys. Okay. Look at that. You see how it's kind of stuck in there? Just like that. That looks pretty neat, right? Okay. So, again, what I'm going to do, let's zoom in. All right. Ooh, wow, you know what? I think I just want to actually write with this one. So let's actually move this up. Let's do another sentence. Oh, you couldn't even see it that I was writing. So this ink looks really nice. This rivals different fountain pens that I have used so far. Side note, I got a fountain pen case. I'm really stoked to open it and use it. But this actually looks nice the way it's written. Let's see how coloring works again with this. Okay. So this actually looks good too. So I'm gonna say it a third time. You're gonna see a whole bunch of like residue and stuff here if you start coloring on paper like I did here. But again, the ink is so wet, it's soaking through the paper. Let's actually lift up the paper to see how much it's soaked through. Yeah, like, let's move this over. Let's see if the camera can get it. Oh no, the camera can't get it from there. Oh well. But it's almost transparent right through the paper just because it's so wet. Again, that's not a bad thing. This is not the type of paper you'd usually want to color on. And if you were, for some reason, you'd probably be going a lot lighter than I have. But overall, this does actually seem really... I need to know if something like this is just a gimmick. I don't think so. But again, just coloring, just washing this one off. Just, yeah, 1 or 2 strokes around in this cup, and your glass pen is really, really neat. So if there is a whole other world of pens that are different type of glass, like just dip pens, like quill pens, I would actually like to know about them. But altogether, this is my first foray into a glass dip pen, and this one that was sent to me, I actually like it. Is it an everyday pen? Clearly, Kevin's no. This is not an everyday pen to use. But does it actually look neat? Yes, it does look neat. It's really cool. What do I want to say? It does really show up really well on paper here. And that's what I like about this. So I'm happy the way this looks and all together. So you know what? That's me talking about these glass dip pens. I think you should check it out. All of these links are below in the descriptions. We want to get you at least buying 1 or 2 of these. I'm happy with it even as a newbie. That's it for now.